everybody, welcome back. It's Tash here. I am here today with my January favorites. I know it's a little bit late, but I still wanted to get them up for you. So please stick around. We'll jump into that in just a second. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Tasha, and on my channel I typically do all things makeup. I do a lot of unboxings, I do makeup try-ons, I also do reviews of the products that have come in the beauty boxes to kind of give an update of, hey, is it any good, is it worth it kind of thing. I would love for you to subscribe and join the family, so please click the subscribe button. And without any more talk, let's go ahead and jump into January favorites. So the past couple of months I haven't been wearing as much makeup because I've been wearing a mask most of my day at work. I do have to wear a mask and a face shield or goggles all day when I am at work. However, I did find in January that I started to wear a little more makeup. It's been almost a year that all of this has been going on. And I miss wearing makeup. I enjoy it. I missed it. So I did jump into doing more makeup, kind of a light makeup at work. I have been doing more makeup, particularly in the evenings and on the weekends, just to kind of make myself feel better and feel more normal, whatever that is. So we're going to talk about it. The first product is kind of a skin treatment. So this is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Gel Mask. I have used this several times. On the last time that I used it, I did get just a little bit of irritation right around here, but I think I left it on just a tad too long. But I love this mask. Love it. I absolutely will be repurchasing a full size of it. You put it on 8 to 10 minutes. It is gel, so it's not a thick layer, which I appreciate. My hair doesn't get stuck in it. I don't have to do anything crazy. And it just makes my skin feel smoother and nicer. Absolutely love it. By far one of my favorite masks I have ever tried. Definitely worth it. The next product is also a skincare, and since it's been wintertime and I've been wearing a mask almost all the time, I have noticed that it's been really dry. I have red patches, sensitive areas from the mask, and so after my skincare, I have been consistently utilizing this. So this is the Bioscience Vitamin C and Squalene oil. And the squalane is made from a different process than some of the other oils. I do really enjoy it. I find it very hydrating, and I get my vitamin C in here. So typically I am using this at night. It does take a little more time to sink in, at least for me. So I wouldn't typically use this before makeup, but in the evenings, absolutely love it. It has been helping my skin so much. Super enjoy it. Definitely worth it. I have two more skincare products. So for me, I almost dump it. I have had such a hard time finding a natural deodorant that works for me that lasts more than an hour or two. And I have tried tons. I've tried Native, Schmidt's, Love Planet Beauty, whatever that name is. I've tried Kosas, which was terrible. It made me stink so bad. It was awful. I've tried all different kinds. Secret. They have a natural deodorant now. None of them worked until I found this. And so I found this just kind of by searching. This is actually the Alley-Oop, A-L-L-E-Y-O-O-P, Slow Your Roll deodorant. It has been by far the best all-natural deodorant I have ever used. And I don't say that lightly. I can put this on at the beginning of the day. I can go all day and I still don't smell. And that is a big accomplishment for me. I know that sounds terrible, but it really is. I just, at work, I am lifting people. I am working pretty heavily. I do tend to get a little, this is just working out kind of thing. We won't talk details. Anyways, this really makes such a big difference for me. I do have the, this one is the Sage. They do have a pomegranate one that smells a little florally, and then they have an unscented one. I haven't tried the unscented. I have tried the pomegranate, and it does not really smell like pomegranate to me. It smells more like florally, candy-ishness, and it's not bad. My favorite by far though is the sage. It just smells natural. It smells good. There is also an ingredient in here, essential oils and those kind of things, that is supposed to slow the hair growth. I don't know that I've seen a lot from that, but I have absolutely loved it for the odor control. Absolutely great. Go get you some. It is the best thing. The only challenge is you do have to buy it online. There is no local vendor or anything like that, but definitely great. They do have some other makeup products and some other all-natural things. I have not tried any of them. If you guys have, drop me a line and let me know if you think any of their other products are really good. I have 2 more skincare and then we'll jump into makeup. I did break out my Tula. This is the Tula Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. And this was a favorite quite a while ago, but as we've gone into winter and things have been drier, I absolutely love this for under my makeup, under my eye. I did actually, unfortunately, jank it up, so I did accidentally put this top across it. But what it does, I find, so you just smooth it on and it doesn't add any kind of color. You can see just a little bit of layer there. It is cooling, so it does help kind of with depuffing and those things. There is skincare benefits to it. But I also find it almost acts like a primer under my eyes because it's a little more balmy. So it fills in and it moisturizes, and so it helps me see less creasing and less kind of under eye wrinkles, so to say. Even when I set my under eyes with powder, this has been my go-to, particularly in the winter, for my under eyes. So definitely enjoying this product. Again, have broken it back out and have been using it pretty consistently every day. And even on days when I don't use makeup, I do put this under, and it just kind of helps smooth everything out. It makes it feel better. It helps moisturize. Definitely a great product. Here is a product that I did not expect at all to like. This was an Allure beauty box, I think Allure beauty box from a month or 2 ago. This is the Manuka Tar Lip Treatment, and I wasn't sure that I was going to like this. It is a different applicator, so it is kind of a wand applicator. I do find to get enough product, sometimes I do have to kind of mush it around a little bit, and if I store it like this versus how you would think, it does keep the product down towards the bottom so you can get the little applicator to get some on it. You won't be able to see it because it is a very clear gel. It does not come out, gel is not the right word, a clear balm. It does come out very thin. There is a very faint, kind of like a mandarin orange florally scent to it, but it helps my lips stay hydrated. Every night I have been putting this on consistently, and it has made, put it the right way, sorry, it has made such a big difference for me. Typically my lips are very, very dry, especially in the winter, and then you add the mask on top of it, and it has made it 10 times worse this winter. Love it, love it, love it. I have been using it very consistently. I don't ever put this over top my lipstick. It's always an under lip treatment, kind of a balm thing. So definitely a nice product. And now all of the rest are makeup. So let's start with eyes first. I have been loving, and I do have it on underneath my eyeshadow today, loving this Pero Primero primer from Alamar. This is, and I'll put a little bit out for you so you can see, just a very kind of a universal shade. You can hardly see it there. I just put a teeny bit out, and that teeny bit is enough to cover both eyes. It's probably actually a little too much for both eyes. So you need the very littlest bit, and then you just smooth it out, and it helps create the most wonderful base for the colors. They are more vibrant. They absolutely last longer. Prior to this, I have been just a little bit lazy and have mainly used concealer for my eye base. I do find such a big difference, particularly with this primer, to make my eyeshadows last longer. They don't crease as easily, and they are more vibrant, and absolutely worth the step, worth the money. Alamar is not that expensive. I love this primer. Love it, love it, love it. Next thing, of course, that I love, I got this in a boxy pop-up a couple of months ago, and I was not sure what I would think about the color. So this is the Natasha Denona Blush Duo. And I wasn't sure if I would like it because that color I was just a little bit scared of, intimidated. So you have a blush and then you have a highlighter. This blush is super pigmented. I will swatch it right here on my arm. It doesn't look like it, but when you put your brush into it, you do have to be careful. However, when you blend it out, and I do have it on my cheeks today, it is the most beautiful kind of pinky, corally color ever. I love it. The highlighter is okay. It's a little bit dark for me. You can see it right there. It's not as blingy as I would expect or hope it to be, but it is pretty. I do have it on today as well, but I love this blush. Love it. I think it is great. Of course, it's Natasha Denona. I like it. The packaging is beautiful. There is a magnetic clasp right there. Yeah, of course I love it. So this has been one of my favorite blushes recently. I really, really like it. I did get this in an Ipsy bag several months ago. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. I have almost used it all up. I love it. I do think that it helps kind of airbrush everything. I will be investing in a full size of this. Absolutely love it. It has been one of my favorites. It doesn't dry out my skin, but still kind of sets everything. A lip liner, I do have it on today, that I have been loving is the Thrive Cosmetics lip liner. Again, I think I got this in an Ipsy, although I could be making that up. And it is just the perfect color for me. It's that berry kind of color for the winter. Again, I do have it on today underneath this lipstick. It lasts fairly well. It is nice and creamy, which I appreciate. I do find some lip liners are a little bit dry for my lips. This one is not. I think it's great. Love it. And I do really appreciate, I know some people have different thoughts, the twist up. For me, I really like it. It works well. Great. Drugstore item that I have been loving is this e.l.f. Brow Wow Fiber Gel for the eyebrows. Again, I do have it on today. I will pull it out for you here. It is a little bit bigger of a wand that I typically like, although it still is pretty small. But one of the things that's nice is there are fibers in this formula. So when you brush it on, it will kind of leave some fibers behind. It does deposit just a little bit of color. And I do find with this, and this is in the shade Taupe, I do find with this, I can get away on kind of a natural day just brushing this through my brows, and that's it. It helps to kind of give them a little shape. It defines them a little without being overdone, and I do really like it. It's been my go-to recently. I like it. I do. And then my last product that I have fallen in love with is this. This is the Benefit Cheek Stars palette. And they came out with this quite a while ago. This is the reunion tour. It has many of their very familiar, very famous colors in here. So of course you have the Hoola bronzer. You do have the Cookie highlighter in here. I do feel like it smells like a floral thing. This is a Georgia blush, which is kind of a peachy color. Then there is Dallas, which is a bronzer. And then there is this one, which is Sugar Bomb, which is a mix of blushes. I don't particularly like Sugar Bomb, but the Dallas and Hoola I have been mixing as my bronzer. I do have it on today, and I have been loving it. Recently, Ulta had this on sale for half price, which is why I invested in it, because I did hear quite a bit of reviews. I do think overall Benefit's products are very good, but at the price that it was initially sold at, I thought it was a little expensive. However, for half price, absolutely worth it. It was a great investment. I will use it and have been consistently using these two. Cookie, of course, is one of their Die Hard highlighters, or not Die Hard, but yeah, famous. That's not the word I'm looking for either, but one that everyone talks about. I do think it's pretty. I do think that sometimes it does emphasize my texture a little bit, particularly right here where I do have some, but it is definitely blingy. You can see I just put a little bit over that Natasha Denona, and it does shine beautifully. So definitely love it. Have been utilizing it consistently. It does have a ginormous mirror here. And then for those of you that are a little unsure of what to do, it does have this cool insert card with what to do with all of the products. So definitely a nice starter palette, travel-friendly palette. Love it. So those are my favorites for the month of January that I have been loving and utilizing consistently. Drop me a line and let me know what you guys have been loving. Is there a new product? Is there an old favorite that you've kind of broken out? What are you guys using right now? Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I loved having you here with me. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.